What up, you pack? I am back with another gameplay of Life is Strange Double Exposure. If you don't know who I am, I'm UPack Ali, aka Ali from UPack. Yo, the U stands for Unity. We are the Unity Pack. We are a Chicago family, a Chicago group, a Chicago collective. Welcome to my gameplay. Okay, now we have to go speak with Diamond in the admin building.
Why is Yasmin talking about you, of all people, Vin? Maybe other Vin will spill.
Why did you take so long to say that, Max? Come on now.
No way around it. I gotta talk to other Vin.
Where is he? I thought he was drunk on the couch or something.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
There's just a lot about Vin we don't know. I mean,
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
it says December 4th, Monday, lunch meeting with Union. December 6th, Wednesday, Zoom with board, lunch with Safi. Funeral home, press release, financial, dentist. Desmond arrives. Zoom with Beirut from Beirut fam, I guess. Okay, last day of term, memorial, Turner Chapel. But I meant to say is it's a lot that we don't know about Safi.
Say cheese, little guy.
I feel rusty. It's been a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. It says prickly exterior yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin? So speak to Dare World Diamond in the admin building. Let's see if she updated anything. Nope. Okay.
Talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh? I thought you were smarter than that. And nicer, frankly.
Ben, cut the bullshit. This isn't about you. It's about the best person to head Abraxas. Right now,
Oh, I'm
you're
looking
not
like what
in a
it is.
place where you
Place to
can-
keep Abraxas above it all. As long as I have this job, we could light the observatory on fire and get away with it.
You're not even a student here. You graduated years ago. Plus, Abraxas should be about marginalized people making subversive art. Not about straight white guys getting wasted and committing arson.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
I need to go over there and see what they're talking about.
Diamond wants to lead Abraxas. I bet she's got some good secrets. Whoa, Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I wonder why she never went through with it.
Murph, Volume 1, June 8th. Extreme Y /drone. Philly at night, no stars, light pollution, flyover. Video of Moses. Line about not seeing stars in the city. Wide, it says, push through the city drone or old B-roll. Over roofs in the distance, we see the dome of the Lynch Observatory, Drexel U Moses VO. Wide, medium. Arrive at Lynch, linger on dome. Moses VO ends with I guess that's what happens when your parents are artists. Laugh. Medium taking medium talking head. Moses smiling as a kid. I was always looking for the windows for a way out. He talks about the first star memory. Point of view held. Apartment stairwell walking. Moses VO talks about the roof at his Uncle Terry's apartment building. Uncle Terry showing him stars. Camera moves with story. PO handheld to title. Finish stairwell through door onto roof. Look to the stars. Moses VO finishes story ends with beautiful, isn't it, Murph? Slam title Murph.
That was not dirt on Vin. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Dear Moses, don't laugh, alright? I know that you think of therapy, the brain is unknowable, and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine. But this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health, in a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is in all the messy glory. I have feelings for. Sorry. So here it is in all the messy glory. I have feelings for you. There, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett. When you helped me find Orion, I think, the three bright stars. Yeah, I think it's called Orion. The three bright stars. You put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture. Your words so warm on my neck. I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle every day, but I have to move on. You've got your own love, and it is time I find mine elsewhere. Even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to, even though you're the first person I've liked, actually makes sense. I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex, but I never really understood what it was like to actually want that with someone until I met you. I don't know if I will ever again, or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Am I really just supposed to give up? Be alone forever? Love always, Diamond. Yeah, my boy got like Diamond is cool, bro. Like what I was saying is I don't like the. You know what? It ain't got nothing to do with me. The way that this game is set up, it kind of does not paint certain things in a good light when it comes to dudes to me. But I'm just one person. That's just one perspective. I think Diamond would be a good match for Moses, especially the Abraxas Society use a lot of astrology, and stuff like that. So I think that'd be a good match. But he don't even swing that way, so
Why is Yasmin talking about you, of all people, Vin?
she barking up the wrong tree with that one.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Then Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
It's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin? Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Whatever he did, now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
This Vin's not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips. If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
My boy Moses, look, I'm telling you. Go check out my boy. I'm just saying.
I've got to hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening. I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Didn't I just mention this somewhere, bro? Like, I think it was probably during this gameplay. They always make the woman fall in love with a monster, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Well, keep up my shenanigans and I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
What is going on with you? Don't you care about the $500?
I do. It's just
Is this still about that debt bill?
Bro,
a little decorum. Feel bad. I liked Safi. She was my TA last year.
I'm sure she was rad, but all these canceled events. College students kill themselves all the time.
Oh my god, Alice. I think you're being really insensitive.
I'm being pragmatic. If we weren't allowed to play Assassins when someone died, there'd never be another game of Assassins ever again. The only reason we're all talking about this is because it was the president's daughter. It's elitist. I don't like it.
I guess.
My friend got killed by a drunk driver freshman year, and nobody postponed exams for her.
I just wish they'd pushed the game until after break. That's all.
If we quit now, all this work will be for nothing. Hours hiding out in the turtle and hunkering down in a dorm room playing video games. Wasted.
It was wasted, was it? It was fun, right?
Huh? Yeah, totally. But be serious. What do the two of us have in common besides the game?
Oh. Well, I feel like we get along pretty good.
Sure we do, dude. I'm just saying.
You're right. We started this thing, so we should finish it.
That's my boy.
started what?
A hit. A very palpable hit.
Calm down. Vin's never gonna let Diamond close enough for a real shot at the throne.
But it's not his throne, is it? He doesn't even go here.
He graduated, sure. But being President Faya's assistant guarantees him oversight over everything Abraxas does.
So, how's the depression?
I'm not depressed. I just have artist block. And this whole holiday.
Alright, so let's see. Just checking around to see if I'm missing anything before I do the switch.
If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vin might leak what he knows about Maya.
I know. I'm just trying to check.
It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus. Is he looking at classes? That's my cue to get out of it. Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Mothman still there. Okay.
I've gotta hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening.
Oh.
I've gotta hear what Vin
I
says
heard
to
you.
Diamond.
I heard you, gang. I heard you. So let's see. Wait, what? So I have to use it here?
No, because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya.
Mm.
You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of a Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After I died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, he'd give me a job as her assistant.
Holy.
You had to say no, Maya.
Died maybe because we were fucking friends? Maybe one of Colbonero's fiction classes and clicked.
You said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're making it. I grew up without any money. Okay? Most kids at town don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm good making as an actor. So yes. Yes, he promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about mine. And it was a horrible thing to do. And I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's never gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good. In the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class, and he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Look at that walk. Hey, Moses, I'm telling you, she cheeked up, bro. She cheeked up. Listen. In real life, I am a great wingman. Alright? All y'all gotta do is whisper in my ear, and I got you. I got you. I have people, I have witnesses that can back this up. So look, I'm like, hey Moses, you talking about you in love with a dude that's not you in love with somebody that's not even here, bro. It's this baddie right here. She love you. Good head on her shoulders, you know, good shape, ambitious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but think about what y'all can do together. Okay, first. I think I have to respond right to a message. Nope, it was just the crosswalk then. So it says, Diamond, I dare herself with this piece, and that's saying something. Appreciate that, Max. I worked my ass off on it. Gladys says, this explains why you haven't, I'm sorry, why you wanted my old rotary phone from the attic. Moses, it's really impressive, Diamond, digging the retro futuristic angle you took. Look, see, that's your heart, bro. But also, too, she got to say something, bro. We gotta talk about it, G. We gotta talk about this. For anybody that watch this video and you a woman, sometimes look, you gotta bite the bullet. If you like somebody, you gotta tell them you like them. Otherwise, they never know. Everybody has their own world. They're in their own thing. They're doing many things. You can't just expect a man to just know that know that you like him. You gotta say something. That Drake line. I know Drake is a very hot topic of conversation right now because he dropped those three albums, which is pretty decent. But in the song, he said, in the past, he said, "I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something. Say something. Otherwise, you're gonna lose out." Women miss out on good dudes too. It ain't just always the man miss out on a good woman. Sometimes y'all miss out on good dudes holding your tongue. Okay, let's see. Okay, just checking. So it says, it's a few of them updated. So Diamond, it says, Maya Okada. Diamond noticed Vin's reaction. Notice Vin reacts whenever Maya is mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him to the line about Maya in return for his job. So that's almost like quid pro quo. When a person does things for like higher paying jobs and stuff like that, rewards. But Dr. Yasmin is a suspect now. She's covering something up. What I think is that Maya and Safi dated. They liked each other or something. I think that's why she probably had her killed or something. Her committing suicide probably a lie. But it says film student Moses T.A. Jr. about Braxton comes to my seminars coming after Vin Lang's crown. Safi. So it says, book deal. Safi has a book deal for poetry, and she's so excited about what it means for her. Safi and Yasmin seem to be proud of Safi's book deal. It's good to see them getting along. Safi's book deal was concealed, and Gwen had something to do with it. Why would Safi pretend it was still happening? When I asked Gwen about Safi's book deal at the Overlook, she wasn't exactly forthcoming. I wonder why Safi's book was canceled, because it was about her late friend Maya. What the hell did Safi write? So I'm starting to think that Yasmin probably has something to do with that too. Because it might have revealed. So this is just a theory. Like I said, I think that Safi and Maya Okada messed around. They were girlfriend and girlfriend. They like each other. Because that's kind of the narrative that's all through this game. I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry. Throughout this entire narrative, it's feminism and the LGBTQI movement. So a lot of people are gay. Which do you, of course, do you? But that's kind of the theme that they kind of paint. So it says, rumor has it there was another girl at Caledon University who died from an apparent suicide. Loretta says that Safi and Maya were friends and thinks that their deaths are connected somehow. Safi never mentioned to Maya. Maya wasn't only Safi's friend who died, she was an entire subject of Safi's book, and Safi was angry about what happened to her. Yasmin was definitely lying about Safi and Maya knowing each other. Why would she deny a friendship that was clearly important to Safi? I'm sorry. The statement Vin put out after Maya's death, blaming her mental health struggles that would have pissed Safi off. So that's what I was adding to it too. They are definitely I'm not gonna say Arabic, but they're what I'm gonna say is Islamic as far as religious concerns, because you can a lot of areas like within the Middle East are like Islamic. I'm not gonna just say Arabic because you got the um, people from Iraq, Iran, Palestine, all that. So I'm gonna just say they were Islamic. So I think that maybe Safi and Maya Okada messed around, and she didn't want that to happen based on her image, and protocols such as that. Maya Okada, it says, Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were very close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy, and that Yasmin would have more information. According to what Moses told me, Vin's statement claimed that Maya's death was due to mental health issues. So why all the secrecy? Holy Ish, Vin issued a statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. So to me, it was a cover up. Like, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I got this for you if you cover this up. Someone threw a cow skull through Safi's windshield. The Abraxas kids might have taken it from the snapping turtle, and they report to Vin. Vin runs Abraxas. He might have had his goons, steal the cow skull. Vin knew the cow skull went through Safi's windshield, even though I never mentioned that detail. Vin and Safi were hooking up with the cow skull and angry ex-boyfriend behavior. Passcode, it says, Vin didn't know his own passcode. As social as he is, it's odd to forget. He forgets something like that. How did Vin forget his passcode if it's his phone? So it says, book deal. Yasmin knows about Safi's book deal, but does she know it was canceled? Yasmin seems surprised and concerned that Safi's book deal was canceled. They seem closer lately after I thought Safi would have told her. Maya Okada, it says, exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Something's going on here. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death. That was worth enough to land him a job, so what was he covering for? Yep. So, let's see.
Would Alderman's mother know what happened to her son? And I thought my powers were a burden before.
Okay, so I remember this part. So it says, the last conversation, I believe, it ended with, oh yeah, that's odd. So to say the least, it says, update. I thought I hit a wall with Alderman Mystery, but I've got a single ping on the Alderman and the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman who'd be in her late 60s now. Still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. She said, "All right, let me know what you find out, and be careful." Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. Okay, so the article about Mama Alderman, it gets wild, so bear with me. 40 plus years ago, she was admitted to Lakeport County days before her due date with what she described as complications with her pregnancy. Only, despite what she claimed, not only was there no baby, there never was one. What? She and her late husband said that she and her late husband planned to name their baby boy after his father, Vincent. It's like there's hints of who Alderman was, or maybe should have been, but only hints. Holy-ish. So the guy we saw earlier today shouldn't have been there at all, yeah. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn fire case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate who passed away at Caledon. And Yali says, "Can't wait to listen." Yasmin says, "Please be respectful of former students." See? Why she respond to that one? She don't respond to everybody, but she respond about that one. "Please be respectful to former students who have passed away. I'm sorry for your loss, President Fired. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see." Yeah, so I think Yasmin gotta be a suspect, bro. She did something. It says, "I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more." Isabel says, "There are other students you mean was Maya, right?" She says, she was in intro class. She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya. Seems like she's a real one. She has lore about her, like, if y'all ever played Life is Strange 1, that's how Rachel Amber was. Rachel Amber was like passed away and was clouded up. Okay. So where am I to go now? Okay, speech of living world. Vinh. About money. Okay. So living world Vinh is in his office, yes. So he knows something.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Well, I hate people like MG. Like, nigga, not you. We talking about her, not her herself. We talking about her situation. We trying to figure out what happened to her, bro. We doing God's work over here. If it was a suicide, why you like shaky, bro? That's what made me think it's not. Low key, Max could be a detective. She in the wrong field. She in art. She could be working in crime scenes, bro. CSI.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas...
Killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Sophie suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know. You owe me a favor, remember? Because of your package.
Yep.
My package?
Shit, that's in the other timeline. Get it together, Max. Never mind.
Oh my god.
You and Sophie had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Sophie.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Why would she say that? Damn.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you, or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Sophie before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were what? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Figuring out her story is... See, I got a smart tongue, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have said this is respect to her. This is my own form of respect.
That's what I'm talking about.
The truth.
Ha ha. Compare us all you want. Only one Colmenero has a movie deal, and it's not Roberto. Samuel, I'm sorry. Can you please hold? Absolutely not. Out of my office, now.
But
I just shipped my son out of the country because of your little stunt. You think we're just gonna go back to being friends?
I want to talk to you about Maya Okada.
Whatever you think, you know, you'll never be able to prove it. Now get out!
What the fuck was that? I can't prove anything? Whatever happened to Maya, Lucas was definitely involved.
Okay.
No, I'm not going near that man again. Not alone, anyway. Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
I remember that. I remember. So, let's see. I remember the grade book. Just checking to see if anything changed. Why is the cell phone floating? Okay. Let's switch.
I have to weasel my way into Lucas's office.
Is this new?
If we can't sit on tables,
I remember this. Okay.
where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
It's Gwen's.
This is it. Let's see what he's hiding. No, Lucas. Sounds like a great time to take a look around inside.
So he's going to the book expo with this one.
Alright, let's see what I can find about Maya. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Let's go.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in his timeline? Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
See, this is why I do a lot of wandering before I just get straight to the point. I want to make sure that I got everything.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild.
Okay, let's see.
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
Jorge Martinez, the golden moment, Mr. Colmenero. It's been years and you probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do me the honor of being my first one to read this book. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad. I just want you to tell me your thoughts. Advance reader copy, do not distribute. Okay.
Should put some ice on that, Mr. Standy. World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here. Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Okay. So I just got a message from Moses. They said shouldn't have been there at all. Yeah, the official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. He says, I know Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about how of it all. But the black guy in a horror movie, what is it? But the black guy in the horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter one. The latter one out. Smart. That's probably for the best.
If Alderman never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
That's probably for the best, of course. That's probably the best course of action. Thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science. I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild ish. So do I. We need to figure out this before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. Excuse me. So I would say that to me, what I'm guessing is another theory is that both aldermen met each other in two different timelines and they both died. So it almost rewrote their entire history like they never existed. They hakkad each other, erased each other from existence. Like they never was here. So their timeline changed.
These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya. That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Can you read it at home?
Oh. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
It says, can't believe the Lucas Caminero wants to be my mentor. Going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. Well, my phone be going off when I found something to do, I'm telling you. Going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little struck on where to go next. So maybe you can help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Thanks, M.O.
Yasmin did one of these?
Holiday party, the Snapping Turtle and Caledon University Krampus on campus. Join us. Libations and board games. 7 p.m. Krampus roast and guest of honor Yasmin Fayed. 8 p.m. Have you been naughty or nice? Okay, so she got a wild side too.
I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people.
Caledon University, dear Professor Carmenero, I am writing to tell you that Caledon Book Club is going to be reading Wilder Beasts Than These for the month of March. I read it last summer and absolutely fell in love with it. I think it's probably my favorite book now, and I wanted to share that experience with the rest of the group. Wilder Beasts Than These means a lot to me, especially as a Latina, okay? I don't get to see myself represented in much media, so Carolina's story is pretty nearly dear to my heart. It would make my year if you came to the book club meeting on Tuesday, March 31st at 5 o'clock. I was thinking you could be here while we discuss the book and maybe do a small reading for us. Excited to hear your reply. Valeria Cruz, Caledon Book president. So let me think. This statement is kind of true. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if whoever plays this game, if you don't know, I'm mostly black, but part of my family is Dominican, so I'm also part Latino, so Afro Latino. So when I think of representation, she's right. They don't get much. The Latino part don't get too much. You always hear white this or black this. I actually spoke. I actually spoke at this little event where I had to. So if y'all don't know, outside of work, I work in radiology. So I am a CT tech assistant. So sorry, I know it takes a long time with certain things. I know that I'm busy with school and work, plus staying in the gym. I promise to try to come back as much as I can to play more games. I had to do. I spoke to a group of students that were both black and Latino, or Latinx, both, and trying to get them into the medical field or get them interested in working in radiology. So they didn't have much Latino, Latina, or whatever representation other than myself being part Dominican. So this statement about not having much representation is true, because the biggest names I could think of got something to do with music, but they're not really held in such a good light, like Bad Bunny, or Cardi B. I know Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican, Cardi B is Dominican and Puerto Rican. But as far as the Latin side, we don't have much representation. I know we got the ones that we like, as far as people like the most, like as far as looks, like Salma Hayek. I think she's Mexican. Carol G, Colombian. But as far as like good, real positive role models, we don't really have much on that side. So that's something to think about. The statement is not wrong. She's not wrong. It made me think.
Maybe he reads it for the articles.
LQ, America's best least dressed man. I thought that was himself.
Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many.
So maybe they was messing around. Maybe they had like some type of teacher-student dynamic. Who knows? This is Caledon University, Monday, September 6th. Mario Kart 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Wednesday, September 8th. 2 days later, 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. It says Friday, September 10th. 2 days later, which was 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. 3 days later, Monday, September 13th, 3:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. Wednesday, September 15th, Tanya Peretti. That sounds like an Italian name. 3 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. Friday, September 17th, Mayo Kata 3:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. Yeah, they met a lot. What was going on?
Of course Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
It's smart. It's an ego trip, but it's smart. You getting paid, you getting paid by the hour, plus y'all paying off the material. Intro fiction writing syllabus, fall semester instructor Lucas Comanero. Office hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. 4 credits. Required course material, writing of the prospective fictional list by Lucas Comanero. Projects and major papers 60%. Quizzes 20%. Participation, attendance 10%. Homework 10%. Plagiarism. Caledon University has a zero tolerance policy for plagiarism. If plagiarism is discovered, you will receive a 0 on the assignment and will have to report to President Fire for further review. Consequences may include suspension or dismissal from the program. So I want to say to y'all, this is not a unique situation. Like, a lot of teachers that publish books, it's not too many that you can think of. I know offhand, but this is normal. I heard stories like of teachers who publish books and they use their own books for the course. So it happens. It's just that not many teachers publish books, but the ones that do publish books, yes, that is normal. It's smart. It may seem egocentric, but he counting them coins.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
Caledon enrolled students named Vin Lang, grade freshman, named Safi Llewellyn, freshman, Maya Okada, freshman. Okay. So that's it, right?
Oh. That could definitely be Maya Okada. Of course Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Say the purple folder is the schedule. The green folder has the syllabus. The blue folder is the students that's registered into the class. That is a note. That is, what else am I looking for here? Oh, I say. I was just making sure I had everything. So, what else do you want? What else do you want? So I haven't found what I'm looking for in this office. But that was the only. So I can't go back into that. I can't read any more of that. Okay. Making sure I ain't missing nothing.
The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
We saw the espresso machine. We saw the advanced reader copy. We saw the mug. We saw the family photo.
I know Lucas has something in here linking him to Maya.
Well, can you talk? I don't see it. I'm so glad I put my phone on silent before playing the game, because now my phone busting. What was that?
Should put some ice on that, Mr. Standy.
So do I get him to come out of the office or something? Because I don't see nothing. Like, Max, you gotta talk. I don't know. And we did everything as far as what I could find. So let me see if I can come back in a different dimension.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end this gameplay right here because I gotta get ready to go to work. But I promise I will come back to this as fast as I can. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next gameplay. Yo!